How are you?
Well, you are just in time for another extraordinary edition of WCNN. Yes, we have gone extraordinary because life is way too short to be ordinary. Welcome, my name is Joshua Folurunto.
And I am Annabelle Wanjiko. Yes, you are welcome, but for now, let's have a quick look at today's top stories.
Nothing but the Lord's therapy.
Youth alive with a twist of awesomeness.
What really binds a family?
WAFB's LDC, the epic theme next month.
Behind the beauty of service.
And register for Shiloh, get double for your trouble.
And Malumwengu na Agape strikes on.
WCNN begins now.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, a researcher from Meru named Father Riwa shocked the nation by claiming that drinking urine for breakfast can cure all diseases. What's more shocking is the news that unscrupulous traders in River Road have seized this claim as a business opportunity and have started packaging and selling urine in different flavors such as Makojo strawberry, Makojo vanilla, and Makojo with Mchuzi mix. Well, WCNN is warning you not to fall prey to such ideological and commercial frauds. If you are laden with internal or external ailments, then the place to be is right here at Mount Zion. For the whole of this month, our omnipotent Father has decreed and declared that I am the Lord that healeth thee.
Now, you know that you're getting old when you start getting excited about postponed plans. But we know that there's one postponed plan that definitely didn't excite you. The postponement of the Youth Alive conference from August to November this year. However, you better start getting excited because this year's Youth Alive is going to be the mother of all Youth Alives. Come expecting great sermons, spectacular activities, and special guest appearances. Now, one special guest appearance you should look out for is the legendary Louis the Pest. Speaking to WCNN via Skype to my Louis the Pest said that he has seen the hand of God after surviving countless TB assassinations and is now a saved creature. He no longer spreads diseases, but now spreads the gospel. Our reporter Eunice Kabuda spoke to our beloved youth pastor, Pastor Favor, and filed the following report.
Many thanks for joining us today. Last week, we talked about the beauty pageant and all the Youth Alive activities that take place in the Youth Alive conference. And we are so much blessed with our very own Pastor Favor. Welcome, Pastor.
Thanks, Eunice. Nice to be here. It's my first time in Uhuru Park, man.
How do you feel?
I feel strange. This is where everyone sits when Kibaki is talking.
Elaborate more on the Youth Church.
Youth Church is a house of God. Started by God, sustained by God, that gathers young people to prepare them to take hold of their own destinies. People are confused about the age bracket. People say, oh, I need to be young, I need to be what? I need to tell you something that at the age bracket, we don't have a specific age bracket, but we are talking about 18 years and above.
What are the expectations of this year's Youth Alive conference? Are we still going to the bottle? Are you still going to Pigo na Baridi Usiku?
It's going to be very different. Number one, expect to fast all through the event. So no food, no drink, 7 days.
You want us to fast?
No eating. When Jesus fasted, we're going to fast as well. I want you to expect very many different things. The path of the justice is a shining light. It shines brighter and brighter till the perfect day. So it is not allowed Youth Alive this year to be any less than Youth Alive last year. So they need to expect Youth Alive to be bigger. They need to expect it to be, when you're talking about artists, we're going to get the finest, we're going to get the most famous, we are going to get the biggest in the region. Talking about sermons, we're going to have the best, very youthful. We are sourcing for very resource persons. So Youth Alive is going to be bigger, most certainly. 2012 is going to make 2011 look like child's play. Expect surprises. Expect surprises. Expect surprises. Forget about the ghetto, forget the cold, forget the food, forget everything. If you're coming to see the biggest artists in Nairobi, you're going to see them. If you're coming to hear the best, most motivational speakers, you're going to see them. Resource personnel, you're going to see them. But most of all, I want you to come expecting to find God, because He promised He's going to be there.
And what's the vision?
to secure the future of our youths via a church-based movement that is aimed at rescuing them from purposelessness, failure, distraction, and destiny damage. Expect your life to change. Don't come expecting to see musicians, because you don't need to expect to see them. They're going to be there. Expect to receive something from God, and surely your life is going to change.
I tend to wonder why there's so much multitude after the Youth Alive conference. Wamejaza upstairs, downstairs. What contributes to that?
Impact. Something that has impact attracts multitudes. One of the purposes of Youth Alive Conference is a tool of evangelism. I believe that's the time when heaven's agenda for the Winners family is directed to the youths. When we see people gathering, many in their big numbers after Youth Alive Conference, I'm happy, because I know Youth Alive Conference is serving its purpose. It's the peak of all youth events that happen in church. It happens once a year where we gather youth from all over the nation. And then also we are preparing to move to Wonderland. We're going to our new sanctuary along Mombasa Road. So in this year's Youth Alive Conference, I want you to invite as many people as you can, because we need to fill up a 3,000 Youth Alive sanctuary at Youth Alive. So bring everybody.
For WCNN, I am Eunice Kavutha. At Winners Youth Church, we are blessed,
not stressed.
Thank you, Eunice. Now, 2 weeks ago, the WCNN family went for a fun-filled retreat to the village market. However, our script writer, Ed Kimani, is still in shock after discovering that the village market is not what he thought it would be. The place was full of foreigners, not villagers. Cloud Boss also found himself in trouble after asking security guard Kerubo of the Nancy Baraza saga to sign him an autograph on his toy gun. Well, my advice to Cloud is he should know people. These are some of the ironies that make a family happy, but a complete family is one that prays together, and that is why the church is calling upon each of you to partake in the daily communion for the Winners family in your respective homes every night before bedtime.
Now, the month of October is going to be a good month for Kenya because of two main reasons. Number one, starting October, Kenya will be delivered from the yoke of fake Chinese phones. And there are simple signs to know that your phone, is fake. For instance, if your phone has a thermometer and an aerial, it is fake. If your phone has Picaro Dash as a game, it is fake. If your phone starts to charge when you're near a stove or a jiko, then it is definitely fake. Now, the second and perhaps the best reason why October is going to be a major month is because starting October, the WAFB Leadership Certificate course, that is the LDC, will kick off in earnest. Now, this course is eligible for everyone who has successfully gone through Basic Certificate course, that is the BCC, and the Leadership Certificate course, LCC. So register today at the WAFB office.
On to some sports now. Manchester United are favourites to win the Premier League this season. Following the last week's game against Liverpool, it was evident that Manchester United have a double advantage. They have not only bought the best strikers, but also have bought the best referees. In fact, for a moment during the game, Liverpool fans were not sure whether their team was playing against Manchester United or referees United. Don't hate on Man U though. You too could also set yourself for a double advantage in life by registering for this year's Shiloh, titled Double Portion. Those interested should register at the reception after the service. Our reporter Liz Oro brings us more on this.
Shiloh is an annual program synonymous with Winners Chapel worldwide. The program is known to arouse cheers and standing ovation over the life-transforming testimonies recorded as multitudes gather to witness, encounter, and experience God. Preparation for Shiloh 2012 are in top gear. So if you'll be using the KLM, the KQ or the Emirates as your means of transport, then your destination is the Canaan land. But if at all you'll be using faith as your means of transport, then any satellite viewing center will be your destination. But whichever place you will be, we are all equal partakers. Till then, remain blessed. Jesus is Lord. For WCNN, I am Lizoro.
Well, many thanks indeed, Liz Oro, for that story. Now, Kenya is a land blessed with great actors. However, this acting becomes an abomination when used for deceitful intentions. For example, last week, one of our finest comedian, Jacob, received a thorough beating from a blind man after giving him a fake 500 bob. Now the big question is, was that man really blind? Alternatively, acting becomes a blessing when used for ministry, and our very own Jewels production can attest to that. On today's edition of the Beauty Behind Service, WCNN's Diana Kiamba examines the Jewels production.
Time spent in God's work is never time wasted. The Jewels production have severally graced us with play after play, and you can tell that they have a lot of sacrifice, dedication and talent that has been put to that. Let's look at the things that make the Jewels production going. Number one, they take their eating very seriously. I mean, very, very seriously. But we can't blame them. They need the energy at the end of the day. Number two, Keshas. Number three, camps. And last but not least, they know how to have fun after a long day of work. It is with no doubt that talent doesn't run in the Jewels production. It walks through the group, getting to know each member personally. The WCNN wishes you nothing but the best, for we know that you are our next Hollywood stars. Your creativity level is just high, and we know that we're expecting nothing but the best from you guys. Reporting for WCNN, I am Diana Kiamba.
WCNN's Diana Kiamba there. Now, WCNN is of the view that men who pierce their bodies are ready for marriage because one, they have felt pain, and two, they have bought jewelry. While you focus on that, let us go straight to Malimuengu, na Agape, where today the pricky habit on the spot being men's body piercing and bad hair. Lord, have mercy.
Tangu jadi za kale wanaume wa Kiafrika wamesifika kwa uadilifu wao. Lakini waume wa kizazi hiki jamani, wazidi kuegemea uke. Si matani, dogo mzima yaja kanisani, vipuli masikioni, puani, sehemu zingine hata sitaji. Isitoshe, mitindo yenu ya nywele, sijui nkuzisonga, si kuzifuga, zatisha jamani. Hata hamzingatii umbo la vichwa vyenu. Mwaishia kufanana na nasi au fagio linalotembea. Jamani, hebu tuachieni mapambo bana, kompea nini? Huu wangu mtazamo tu, usije ukanichukia bure. Nikiripotia WCNN katika makala ya Malimwengu, naitwa Agape.
Agape on fire, they are crowning today's edition of WCNN. But just before we wind up, as we crown this month of healing, remember, whatever your problem is, don't nurse it and don't curse it.
Please don't rehearse it.
Call on God, He will reverse it.
Until next time, my name is Joshua Folorunso.
And I am Annabelle Wanjiko. Thanks for keeping us company. God bless.